So it seems that we will have an old-fashioned race to the finish line. Optimus Prime will not best me this time. I can feel it within my spark. Something profound has happened here, and the Decepticons will be the first ones to figure it out. I must rally our forces together, for the tide must turn in our favor. And this will be the way that it is accomplished. You have done well. Come closer to hold audience with me, for I wish to know more about your discovery. Stop dawdling. I have given you praise and we have little time to waste. Did you see exactly what it was that fell through the portal? Do you know what crash landed?
Negative. We did not approach the impact sites.
I see. Soundwave, report.
Scanning in progress, Megatron.
Time is of the essence.
Coordinates confirmed for 2 impact zones.
What is he talking about? What's going on here? Are you planning something without my consultation yet again, Megatron?
Oh please, spare me your melodramatic Starscream. Reflector detected an aperture that opened in the sky and ejected 2 items which have since crash-landed on the planet. We have determined the coordinates, and whatever these items are, they may very well change the tide of this war in favor of the Decepticons.
I see. You know what I think? That this nonsense sounds like nothing more than your wishful thinking. You have given us nothing but failure after failure, and now look at those paltry energon reserves.
That is exactly my point, Starscream. We need an injection, a fresh perspective, a new way of doing things to restore the glory of the Decepticon Empire. And this may be our opportunity.
Oh, I couldn't agree more about a need for a change in perspective, and this throne is meant for a king. It is high time that I took the throne and led the Decepticons back to the glory it deserves.
You would do wise to remove your hand from my property and know your place. You must lead the recovery party and obtain the objects in question.
Ha! I don't even know what I'm looking for or where it is.
Transmitting coordinates and object dimensions to your internal data tracks now.
Receiving data. Wait. These items are large and emitting Cybertronian signals? Why didn't you tell me this before?
It was of no consequence. Your mission is simple. Recover the items for our use.
Dirge, Ramjet, you will accompany me. I require your assistance.
I do not need to tell you how important this mission is, Starscream. Do not fail me.
We take to the skies for the glory of the Decepticons.
Do you think you can trust him?
Not for a nanosecond.
Welcome, one and all.
Okay, Starscream, so why are we all here?
Well, perhaps if you would keep your vocal processors quiet for a minute, I could explain. We have determined that there are 2 Cybertronian artifacts which strangely appeared from an aperture in the sky. Needless to say, we must beat the Autobots to them, and we are dispatched to retrieve them swiftly. I need not tell you that these are very important to us. Seek us, prepare to take flight.
Hound, what did I just see in the sky?
I wish I could tell you, Prime. I really don't know, but I can tell you that it had Cybertronian signals. The best thing you can do now is return to base and look at the readings for yourself. Ironhide and I are on our way to the impact zones right now. Aw, quit your yakking and let's get moving. Sideswipe and I are also en route. We'll be there momentarily and meet you at the closest impact zone. Grapple and I are closest to the second impact zone. Everyone should meet us there first.
Understood, and good luck.
So, what's your plan, Starscream? He probably doesn't even have one.
Be quiet, Thundercracker. Unless you have something worthwhile to add, keep your vocal processors silent.
Okay, so what is your plan? Do you really have one?
Of course I have a plan. I always have a plan. Ramjet, you shall lead Dirge and Thrust to the first impact zone for recovery. Thundercracker and Skywarp will accompany me to the second one.
Acknowledged. So let's stop wasting time and get right to it.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Decepticons away. You have your orders.
Good luck to you. Whoa, I didn't see this coming. Hey, send down the tow lines. I've recovered the target, and you're not gonna believe it. Target secured. Now take him away. Him? What do you mean, him? Whoever he is, he's heavy.
Hoist to other Autobots. We are on our approach now, and there's an awful lot of damage. We'll do what we can, but get here as quickly as possible. We've got to move this debris first. So, what do we have, Hoist? Readings indicate that it's an Autobot, but the damage is extensive. His spark chamber is intact, but he needs to get back to base now for medical attention from Ratchet.
Decepticons, attack!
Autobots, retaliate!
Pen them down!
What do you think we're trying to do, Starscream?
Cover me, and I'll try and get him out of here.
Over my deactivated circuitry, Autobot.
I hear you, Hoist. We'll do our best. Then staying pinned down isn't an option. Agreed. Follow Grapple's lead.
Pathetic.
Agreed. You are Skywalker. Heads up.
Ah!
Guess that means it's my turn. Here goes nothing.
Stay away from me.
And just where do you think you're going? Besides, on a ride to oblivion.
Wow.
Pow! Kablammy! Can anybody join this party, or is it by invite only?
Stay away from me.
Take that and that!
Yeah. Enough!
Stay down! Whew! Now that's what I call a workout.
We're too outnumbered. Retreat.
You heard Starscream. No need for you to overstay your welcome.
Skywarp.
He's over there. I wouldn't waste time if I were you.
This isn't over, not by a long shot. Blam pow! Spoken like a true Decepticon.
You arrived at the perfect time, Warpath. But speaking of time, we shouldn't waste any more. We need to get back to base, and quickly. Zap! Blam! Anybody else notice that bot looks an awful lot like Optimus? Now that you mention it, yeah, he kinda does. We'll sort everything out back at the base. For now, Autobots, transform and roll out! We made it to the other impact zone, but there was nothing there. The Decepticons must have beaten us to it. Then we noticed your little light show here and thought we might drop in to lend a hand. Well, we certainly appreciate that, Autobuddies, but mission accomplished. Let's head home.
What have you found for me, Shockwave?
It really is quite fascinating. Extraordinary, even. In essence, we have found you, my lord. Or rather, another version of you. You share the same CNA. You share the same chronological readings. The only thing different is your quantum measurements. That means that you're from the same time period. You're technically the same Decepticon. But he comes from another dimension.
What nonsense is Shockwave speaking about now?
Ah, Starscream. About time. And what did you bring me from the other impact zone?
Silence, Thundercracker. Unfortunately, the Autobots must have beaten us to it. Whatever was there was gone. The place was empty. It's not my fault, Megatron.
I see. So failure, as usual. The only reason that you are alive is because of what Dirge, Thrust, and Ramjet managed to retrieve.
And just what did they bring back?
Me.
Well, that was unexpected.
Notify me as soon as he is awake. We may be able to use him. 2 Megatrons. You've got no hope now, Starscream.
Why are you still talking, Thundercracker, when I've told you to be quiet ever so many times?
So by the time we got there, whatever had landed was already taken, presumably by the Decepticons. I'm sorry, Optimus, we should have gotten there sooner.
Beating yourself up over this isn't going to serve any purpose, Ironhide.
Well, what we found was certainly more interesting, but you're gonna have to see it for yourself. That's it. Readings are steadying now, Hoist. Good. Very good.
Ratchet, report.
Optimus, this is truly incredible. It's a double of you, basically. Same CNA, same spark signatures. Everything. Except for one reading. He's in a state of quantum flux. He's not from this dimension.
Meaning what, exactly?
I'm not sure yet. But what I can tell you is that we now have 2 Optimuses in the same dimension.
Am I staring into a mirror or an abyss?